Hi everyone! Happy Valentine's Day! You know what that means? It means we're halfway through February. And you know what that means? We've already passed Groundhog's Day. And you know what that means? That means spring's coming. So, yay! Of course, I live in South Florida now, so it's not so much of a yay for me because I can go barefoot all year. Yay! We got a little bit of competition from the blackbirds behind me in the tree I see, so a little music to celebrate by. Oh, and you know what else? Spring training started this month, so yay, I'm really excited about that. I tolerate football. Basketball, it doesn't do a whole lot for me, at least on the college level or pro level. Maybe I need to work on that a little bit more. I used to love it when my kids and my granddaughter played, but baseball's my thing. Yeah, I look forward to baseball. So we've been kind of busy around the house again for the last couple of months, doing those things that seem to take so much time and seem to, why? Why do we put ourselves through all of this? Anyway, after the hurricane last year, my husband decided that heaving those heavy sheets of plywood around to put on the windows and take off the windows, and needing to do that, fairly much ahead and making sure he could coordinate with a handyman to help him put them up before the hurricane came. And then there was talk of maybe another one, so then you had to decide whether you're going to take them down, what you're going to do, and I think our HOA says you have to take them down within a certain amount of time. They only let you keep them up for so long. So anyway, he's decided it would be a whole lot easier for us to look into investing into some accordion hurricane shutters that we can open and close at will. We looked at impact windows, but oh my goodness, those are so expensive. So we're going for shutters, which means I won't have a peephole probably when the next hurricane comes, but probably because we're putting up shutters, there won't be another hurricane for the next 10 years or whatever. So maybe this is like getting immunized for another hurricane. But the deal with that is, before we put those up, we have to paint the house. So we've been trying to choose a paint color. But then, because our patio is kind of heaving in places and tiles are cracking and it's a trip hazard, not only for stumbling, but also because of the fact that this tile is very slippery when it's wet. Not nearly as wet as the tile I've walked on in Haiti, which is like, oh my gosh, it's like slick as wet glass. It's really bad. But anyway, so we're having to choose a brick color. I mean, seriously, do you know how many colors of brick there is? For patio, what do they call them? They call them I can't even remember the word now. See, there's a name, but anyway, it's brick, and brick's brick, right? But no, we have to choose a color. Then we have to put all of that together and turn it into the HOA so they can approve what we want to do to improve the house appearance, which just seems like such a waste. But anyway, where was I? Why am I here? Oh, last month I read that the poem titled Ozymandias, or Ozymandias, a poem that Percy Shelley wrote. It celebrated its 200th birthday last month. It's a pretty famous poem. I'd never heard of it. Crazy, huh? I wrote a piece that will be up on Tweetspeak Poetry tomorrow, I think, if all goes well. So you can head on over there and read a little background. Hear another famous person besides me recite it. Yeah. So I'm going to pronounce that word in 4 syllables, Ozymandias. And the reason I'm doing that is because some people feel like in this poem it needs to have 4 syllables, and that's because this poem is a sonnet. And so since there are 10 syllables to a line in a sonnet, if I stretch it out into all 5 syllables, Ozymandias, it's got an extra syllable. So I'm going to go wish it. Here we go. Ozymandias by Percy Shelley. I met a traveler from an antique land who said, 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things. The hand that mocked them, and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away.